Hello, welcome back to the Ichimoku Cloud series. This is part 4, so we're talking Senkou span A, Senkou span B, and the Kumo Cloud, which is the bit in the middle. If you've missed anything, go back, because if not, this will be confusing. Again, I want to show you how it's calculated, because that will give you foresight of what's going to happen in the future. So, Senkou span A and B, I'll bring them both up together, as they work in harmony, and I'll bring them both up on TradingView. So TradingView, the standard indicator, calls them the leading span A and the leading span B. So Senkou span A is green, Senkou span B is red, as we've called it. So we'll look at the Senkou span A first. So it is the Kijin and the Tenkan divided by 2. So I bring up the date range here, you'll see, and it's pushed forward 30 days. I've got this wrong-ish. Pushed forward 30 days in advance. So this is one of the main advantages of Ichimoku Cloud, is it shows you it forecasts data in advance, gives you future support and resistance levels, which I don't know about any other indicators apart from the horizontal SRs. But it gives you really good forecasting of what's going to happen and future support and resistance. You can see on there, for example, Senkou span B sitting at 33 grand. So when we are bearish, the green line is below Senkou span B, and when we're bullish, we are above. We haven't been above for a while. And run up between the summer lull and the Christmas period. And since then, it's been, apart from a choppy area here, it's been a bearish cloud ever since. I said about future support and resistance, push 30 days ahead, so I think I've covered all that. So leading span B, or Senkou span B, it's the highest high and the lowest low of the previous 120 candles. By the way, if I say days instead of periods or bars or candles, because I'm used to trading this Bitcoin on daily. It's periods, it's bars, it's candles, whatever time frame you're on. It's the candles. So please don't crash. Go back to days. Shouldn't have done that. Wake up. Doesn't want us to trade on daily. Come on. That's weird. There we go. We're back. Sorry about that. So the date range: highest high, lowest low, equilibrium divided by 2. What you can see as well, you can forecast what's going to happen. I can see what's going to happen in the next few days. 10 days time. So what's 10 days time? We're sort of the start of August. You can see the highest high is going to become lower. So what's going to happen to this? It'll come down. So we've got Senkou span A coming up, we've got Senkou span B coming down. This is something to look out for, and if you're interested, that's something that will happen in the future. Let's get rid of the date range. So when the distance between A and B is thick, it means a lot of resistance. When it's thin, very little resistance. It didn't ever come up here, but if it did, it would came up quite quickly. You can see the area here where there was no distance apart and it flew up. But if we do come up here in the next end of July, start of August, it may be a thick period to get through. Lots of support and resistance, although it doesn't look like there's a lot of support and resistance here. It's been a big sell-off. Believe me, people are going to be selling still. And if we get up to 28k in the middle of the cloud, and if I was in a trade, which I hopefully will show you in the next few days, 10 days, and there's a trade set up coming up, I'll definitely be taking profit halfway up the cloud and not necessarily aiming for the top. But yeah, these are magnets for price, especially when the lines are straight. It's a magnet for price. Let me put the Kumo in as well and talk about that. They call it the plots background on here. It's the Kumo plots background, aka Kumo Cloud. Normally, it's not a great area to trade in, but if you get in a trade at the bottom, it's a very good trade to be in. You just got to be aware that this is all resistance at the moment, and when you come in the other way, in theory, this is all support, although it didn't support it very well. So yeah, magnet for price. That's what this line here. The longer the line, the bigger the magnet, in my opinion. Some people don't even go long, so some people won't enter a long trade until it's above cloud. Vice versa, they won't enter a short until it's below. But there is an excellent trade to have to go from one side to the other, which will hopefully come along. I'm on holiday soon. When do I get back? Not sure, but I think I'm back around the 1st of August, so I might be able to record a video. Then there's another thing to look at is the Kumo twist, and that's when it turns from bullish to bearish. So when it's green, we're bullish, price moving up. When we're bearish, we've been bearish for a long time now, price moving down. So it's as simple as that. We'll go back to this area here with the vertical line. So again, this trade, it was a bullish TK cross. You are above cloud. The cloud is green, and there's another indicator that I'm going to show you after this as well. That is the ultimate buy signal in the world. Crazy if you don't take it. Once price start coming into cloud again, warning. That's the first sort of test, retest. You can see it kind of stopped there, and it stopped at 42. Anyone who's been in Bitcoin for a while now, 42 is an SR level. It was the top of the summer range. And what you can see as well, if you look back in time, any straight lines, you've got the Kijun and the bottom of the cloud, which is a Senkou span A. It gives future. You can look back, but see it in real time as a resistance level, and you can see here just for this example. I didn't plan this, but you can just see it as a perfect example of a flat Kijun, a flat Senkou span A, perfect resistance. I mean, sell. So I think I've covered everything. I've done it quite quickly. When we go on to the examples, I can go into things in a bit more detail as well, and there'll be mods I've back tested it for a few years, and it's a successful tool. But there's a couple of trades to take, a couple of trading methods, but we'll go into that in a bit more detail. But that's leading span A, which is Senkou span A, Senkou span B, the cloud, future forecasting, future support and resistance, and you can also say flip back and see where are the levels that it could be resistance as well, or support. So yeah, I'll see you in part 5, which is the Chiku span. And yeah, we're nearly there, which is good. So thanks for taking your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one.